fingerprints on bags of breading and a restaurant that looks more like a junkyard.
And plus, a kosher caterer thinks Local 10's Jeff Weinseer is #1, but they used the middle finger to do it. Here's tonight's Dirty Dining Report.
The middle finger from the owner of a kosher catering company, not what we expected.
Giving me the finger because you had a rodent issue?
Her name's Sarah Almani. She owns Almani's Kosher Catering and Bakery. The address 2836 Sterling Road in Hollywood. Before she came out and gave us the finger, we did have this exchange.
There was a rodent issue.
No, there wasn't.
It says it right there in the inspection.
There wasn't. Thank you. Can you walk out, please?
Okay.
According to state records, 6 violations were found here last week. Rodent droppings were spotted on a shelf with glassware, clean and wrapped catering utensils, and clean linens. Enough of an issue that this state inspector ordered the place shut. But again, according to the owner,
There was a rodent issue.
No, there wasn't.
Is this a restaurant or is this a salvage yard?
we asked that question because this is the back of his restaurant. It is piled high with junk, piles and piles of old equipment, furniture, old cars, parts. There are stacks and stacks of used bedding. The state says what's happening around his restaurant is contributing to what was found inside.
You had a dead rodent by the freezer over there in a trap.
There is silence. This place called Venus Sports Bar and Catering, the address 13785 Northwest 7th Avenue in North Miami. The inspector observed a rodent in a trap by a reach-in freezer at the front counter, and rodent droppings were found in the same area. The place was cited for having, quote, all this stuff is interfering with the maintenance and cleaning of the establishment. It is the 3rd time Venus has been ordered shut since 2019.
It says here, too, that you keep rice and beans in a truck in the back?
No, that's the storage that we are on the back that we moved that already.
It wasn't just outside. There was a dead rodent inside and there were rodent droppings inside. That's what the inspection says, inside.
But I explained to you what happened with that thing. I didn't explain that to you. And that's all I have to say.
The rodents were eating the chicken breading?
Okay, I wasn't here, so I don't know.
We move back to Hollywood. This Popeye is located on State Road 7 north of Sheridan Street. Last week, an inspector was here based on a complaint, and according to the inspection, 3 bags of chicken breading flour had rodent gnaw marks on it. Rodent droppings were found in 9 different spots. Amazingly, the manager says there's no rodent issue.
You have a rodent issue, though? Do you see any problems?
No, sir.
All the places mentioned were allowed to reopen following an ordered cleanup and re-inspection. Jeff Weinseer, Local 10 News.